All right. Let me see what we have here at the Red Eye Loft today. Today, I am making this video. It's a follow-up. I'm going to piggyback on what YC1, Yellow Caps 1 from New York, just put out a video. I was enlightened. I was delighted by that video to watch someone actually put up a video on why should we use live bird boxes, certified by the Postal Service, certified by USPS, on why we should use these boxes and not other boxes do not fit the criteria. So in this video, I am going to point out several things about these boxes. Back in the day, these boxes right here were the boxes that were sold commonly out there. They were very tall. And when the Postal Service decided to raise the cost on shipping your pigeons, it raised the prices on the shipping, therefore making it very difficult to ship 3 or 4 birds in a box like this because of the height. Now, this side, I have the new and improved boxes. 2 different companies, of course. But this company here, Horizon, offers these shorter boxes and they cost a lot less. So for example, folks, if I ship this box with 3 or 4 birds in it, anywhere along the East Coast of the United States, it'll run between $65 to $70. This one here, on the other hand, will cost you a little over $100. That's the difference, folks, the money. So when you save money on shipping, you want to go ahead and get these boxes right here, the shorter ones. I believe the height from the bottom to the top, it's about over 12 inches, I believe. Probably 12 inches. I can measure it. However, this box here is so tall that you will end up paying a whole lot more money. Now, I am going to piggyback off of YC1's video on why it's important to use these types of boxes. First of all, it is obvious. Proper markings. It says live birds. It has the US patent number on there. Come on, folks. It's simple. There's a reason for using these boxes. It says this end up. Live birds. Warning, live birds. Properly marked. It even has a symbol of a pigeon. Over here, same thing. Caution, live birds, a symbol of a pigeon. Proper ventilation with a proper felt covering for airflow. Air ventilation should not be an option. Never an option. You should never have a box covered up to the point where the birds don't have proper ventilation. But also you need this sort of felt or material in these holes to keep out any unwanted particles in versus unwanted particles out. Now, YC1 made a couple of great points. And the point is this. If you value your birds, if you are transporting any type of birds, regardless of what type of birds they are, it's important that you try to deliver them in the safest way. Not only the safe way, but guarantee that their arrival, they're in the best condition that they can be. So, I will say, I will not cast the first stone and claim that I live in a glass house. I will not do that. I am guilty of it. One time, I shipped out a pair of birds out to a gentleman in a Petco box. And the only reason why I did it is because he wanted to have the birds as soon as possible. And I wanted to get the birds to him as soon as possible. And I originally had ordered a box of these things. And as you can see, I don't fall short on boxes here. Check this out. I spend money. I invest in my birds. This is the reason why I've always said it. Invest in your birds. If you care for your birds, look at your birds. Invest in your birds. Don't fall short in that department. Because when you start cutting corners, nothing good comes out of that. So, if you continue to raise nice pigeons and you want to send them out in the best way you know how, right here, these boxes are the best way. And I thank Yellow Caps 1 for making that video. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I've been meaning to make that video, but hey, you beat me to the punchline. I like it, and I'm just following up on what you said. Don't go cheap on your birds when you're shipping them. Send them out in the best box that you can send them out, so you can assure that the person receiving the birds will get them in the best shape. Now, can you send a bird in a Petco box? Sure. But that one day that box gets left behind, mistake by the Postal Service, and believe me, they've made mistakes in the past. When that box doesn't get delivered properly, or it gets crushed by other boxes because they don't read, it doesn't say live birds. Live birds, caution, live birds. If you don't have that on that box and you don't have a symbol of a pigeon, that's a problem. That box can easily be mistaken for any old box and get transported somewhere else or left behind and so on. So for those out there watching, invest. If you're going to ship birds, get these boxes. Now this box right here, if I want to go ahead and cut the cost on this box and send it to someone that may need a box or something like that with some birds, and it's the last one I have. I keep this one on reserve. I ordered boxes, but I keep this one on reserve in the event that I can modify this box. I can cut it down because I've made a video in the past, and then all I do is transfer these holes down here, and then I go ahead and put the felt behind it, and I try to leave like the live bird and this end up on the box, and I make the holes where it's not so crucial to the delivery of the birds. Okay, and come on folks, there's a reason why they made these boxes. The US patent boxes, they have a code on them. In reality, no one should ever receive, any post office should never take any box without proper markings on it. And there you go folks, that's what we have here at the Red Eye Loft. So to the fancier up in New York, YC1, Yellow Caps 1, thank you for that video. I appreciate what you've done for the pigeon community. Like always, share the knowledge, share the information, because this is a small community and it's a dying community. And we want everybody to know that there's a right way of doing things and there's a wrong way of doing things. Never claiming that you're better than anybody, but sharing the knowledge, and that's what I like. And for myself here at the Red Eye Loft, I've only shipped out one time in my lifetime, one Petco box, because I was short. I didn't have any supplies on hand, and while the supplies was being delivered to the mail, I had to revert to a Petco box, which was a big no-no. And if something would have happened to them pigeons, I would have been devastated. But no less, I would have replaced the birds free of cost to that one fancier that purchased my birds. So, folks, thank you for watching. Like always, please like, share, and subscribe. Hit that bell. And until next time, I'm off this.